Hello, welcome to another video from Avenue X looking at Chinese drama land in the past week. Let's get right into it. Last week, right after I made the video, there was a drama that actually just showed up on Tencent. And this is the 24 episodes contemporary drama that we talked about quite intensively just about 11 months ago. It was when I was back in China, and I think it was like end of the year around December. The thing that happened to that actor Li Mingde when he just had an explosive episode on internet calling out the crew and the production that he was working on, mistreating him, and later turned out to be many folds of twists and turns, and eventually now this actor is pretty much cancelled in China. The drama he was working on is this drama that just aired, 三人行, The Triple Echo of Time, led by Ma Tianyu. So in this drama, there are three male leads who are playing the teenager, the mid-age, and the elder version of Ma Tianyu's character. So he has a younger self and an older self, the three actors. I personally haven't had time to watch this drama. I only clicked in to kind of look at it. If I get around, I'll try to tackle this one. Then on the 5th, which was supposedly the day when a drama should go live, it didn't. We'll talk about that one later. But first, let's talk about on the 5th, there was actually a drama that aired without any prior promotion. It is also on Tencent. It's a short suspense thriller, 16 episodes, 宗野之谜. Its English translation is Blemish Flaw, but the Chinese title is literally The Puzzle of the Brown Eye. And this is a specific word in making Chinaware, where basically it's a tiny blemish, like a hole, because one of the most important symbolic but also sort of functional thing in the story is Chinaware and the people who make Chinaware. I was like scouring the internet looking at what is going on in Dramaland, and I found this one. Hold on. Why are like 90% of people repeating from a drama that I really loved last year, 天行健, the Qing Dynasty period drama that was led by Qin Junjie, Pang Hanchen, Liu Yuning. And you look at the casting, it's like 90% overlap. I was like, contemporary drama, almost the same cast, it must be related. Guess what? It is. Made by the same company, Linhe, which produced 天行健, the hero's drama last year, but also Ultimate Note a few years ago, still considered to be one of the best adaptations of that IP. And you look at the cast, Qin Junjie, Pang Hanchen. Only that Liu Yuning is not in this drama, but then many other people are still repeated from that drama, including Huang Mengying. And then a couple of other people are also basically straight pulled from 天行健 as supporting roles. As you watch this drama, you basically constantly meet familiar faces from that drama. I think they've had a really good collaboration basically when they were filming that drama, so they decided to almost move everybody to a new production, although it's completely a different story. And another main actor of this story who is not in 天行健 is Wang Duo. He's been around for a while. He's known to be like somebody who usually shows up in fantasy period drama as like immortals, that type of thing. And he's a pretty good looking guy. And he's been around for some time, like never got too popular, but to some extent known to a lot of people. And he plays a major character in the story. One of the best things of this drama is once you start the 10 minutes, you know you haven't made the wrong choice. It is a rare drama in 2025 Chinese dramaland where the story gets to the point from the first frame. It doesn't waste any time because it's a suspense and a very peeling the onion layer by layer kind of detective story. It really starts with the business from the first shot. No redundancy. So if you don't want any redundancy, I highly recommend you check out this drama. This is probably one of the most not redundant drama I've seen this year. Quickly introducing you to the story, which is Qin Junjie is the lead and our perspective character. He is a guy who is a content creator who talks about detective stories and cases on his small-ish kind of a social media channel. One day he realized an ex-girlfriend he hasn't been in contact for close to a year has gone missing. And he tried everything and couldn't find this person. It's like she vanished. And no longer being really emotionally attached to this person, but because of what he does as his job, he's naturally interested in investigation. And also, he can't deal with the fact that a person can just disappear like that and nobody cares. So he went in investigating. And we're following his journey of finding out traces, breadcrumbs, little by little, leading all the way up to actually seemingly a bigger and more kind of extreme and quite dark criminal case. So we're at half of the story right now. As of today, I'm shooting on Friday. I really hope this drama can finish with a bang. I finger cross it, and because it's Linghe, because it's that company that really has produced a couple of really good dramas in the past. If November should be so lucky, right, we can get multiple dramas that are actually good. Please let this one be one of them. Moving on to next thing. This is to do with the thing that I just said about something should have happened on the 5th that didn't. Last week I said Tang Yan's similar to Tale of Rose to Liu Yifei drama should be airing on the 5th. It didn't. And on the 7th, the replacement drama that goes on CCTV 8 and also Tencent happened, which is Si Xi. The English title of that is Those Days. This is another 36 episodes or so contemporary family drama led by Tong Yao, Jiang Xin, Huang Minghao. A very classic 8 o'clock family domestic drama, like the usual things you would see, for example, on Mango television, multiple generations, a lot of like family drama. In this case, it's Tong Yao's character actually being the biological, I think, sister to Jiang Xin. But then because Jiang Xin's family had whatever problems, they had to give up a kid to another family. So Tong Yao's character was brought up in a different family. And this is basically about the entanglement of these two families. One is Tong Yao's character's adoption family, the other is the biological family and all the members in it. The two mothers and fathers, the biological sister, the non-biological brothers, like all that mess of a family. And Chinese title is literally for good fortune or for happiness. So it's definitely gonna be at the end of the day, we're all gonna sit down and have dumplings kind of drama. Now, why is Tang Yan's drama that should have gone live didn't? It's one of the weirdest situations of Chinese dramas where actually it has nothing to do with the drama itself or the actors. So Tang Yan, Zhao Youting as lead, they have done nothing wrong. The problem this time comes down to the credited writer. This is based on a novel, not the original author of the novel, but the adaptation writer who took the book and turned it into a script. So this lady is called Qing Wen, and she's quite famous. The most famous work she's done previously was she's the adaptation writer of the drama Fanhua, Shanghai Blossom, that went live last year at the beginning and exploded. She is the credited writer of it, and she actually got awarded with very, very prestigious writing awards within Chinese drama land for that work. And she has collapsed. Actually, from end of September, it's already a collapse. But recently, end of October, beginning of November, another episode of it developed. And it's a really long, complicated story, but I'll crash that down to a very short version, which is there is private conversation recording of hers during her work time with Wang Jiawei on the drama Fanhua that got leaked online by another person who is doing it for his own purpose. So we're not going to go into details of that. But anyway, this recording happened at the end of September, which includes some of the things that implicate the director is a jerk and the writer is a cheat. But that didn't go so far. And then the recent one month after, new clips of recording got leaked out. Gossip Land really took it on because it has a lot of like the director dissing different actors like Tang Yan, Chen Daoming, You Benchang, even Jin Jing in very, let's say, rude and not nice ways. But given it's private conversation, so the fact that, you know, like when you chat with your friends, you probably say horrible things about certain people, and it's just not really ethical to leak that on internet because it's private conversation. But that thing aside, during those recording, there's this part where it's literally this writer, Qing Wen, talking to a girlfriend of hers, and they were joking about an event that happened in their life. That was the main problem. They were basically driving and were wrong red lights or something, and they got caught by traffic police. And they assaulted the policeman and got literally assaulted back by pepper spray. And then the police took them to the station because they assaulted police, so the thing got more serious. And they literally were laughing at the policeman when the policeman is trying to like take their information down. And she was like, I told him I could call someone and I can immediately get out of this police station. Do you believe that? And guess what? They did it. They caught some connections in front of the policeman and they immediately got released. They talked about that event happening in their own voice recording. And unfortunately, not only did the leaker dated when this happened, they also actually in conversation spoke out specifically which cities, which police station when that thing took place. This makes it so easy to investigate. And when this gets leaked out on the internet, immediately the public was like, wow, it's like foul play, broad daylight, calling special connections and get out of trouble. And that means first, entertainment business is so corrupted, right? And it's so highly connected to everywhere else. But also, Police Bureau of Shanghai, basically, you need to be called out and questioned. Who is behind this? Who actually got the call and let these two ladies go? And is there any kind of foul play involved in that? It is very likely that not only this writer will get some kind of cause and get investigated, but also because the police bureau got involved, they would have to be forced by public's pressure to investigate. And if this gets even more serious and it gets like more things dug out, not only is the police station probably will be in trouble, that will make her literally a house collapsed writer. So this drama that's completely credited to her would also be in some kind of trouble. And before anything gets finalized and investigated, it would be stupid to air the drama now. That's the reason Lady Liberty, Tang Yan's drama with Zhao Youting, is not airing. So apart from like leading actors doing drugs, raping people, in whatever way the house collapses, that kind of cancels out all the work they've ever done, or evading tax. Now we have police assault and having special connections with police bureau so that you can get out of the jail free. For a major writer of a project, that can also tank a drama. Every day, entertainment business just shocks you with more dramatic things than dramas could ever do. So that's what's going on with Lady Liberty. That's why the drama is not airing. It has nothing to do with Tang Yan. Really bad luck. Yeah, I just feel like talking about Chinese entertainment business as a YouTuber is almost like an embarrassment now. It's something that embarrasses me to do all the time because I'm just like, look at how messy it is in China. Maybe my only consolation is actually everywhere on this planet when it comes to entertainment business, it is messy. Next thing, I kind of already mentioned it, tomorrow, Saturday, 3rd season of Strange Tales of Tang Dynasty, my big hope for November. I'm very happy that the Blemish Flaw is happening as a contemporary short suspense drama, and then we're gonna get a period big case-breaking drama. If we can have both that actually work out really well this month, November would be the golden month of 2025 for Chinese dramas. Let's hope that's the case. Moving on to the next thing, we have a couple of dramas that have wrapped. First, there is a drama that has been in the making for quite a while. I remember it was like months ago when it started. It's called Zhong Qi. Doesn't have an English title. It's a contemporary drama, and it's talking about the legal system. 5 graduates from the same school. After that, they go to different sort of branches of legal system and working in China, and it kind of would cover quite a long time. If you look at the costume, it definitely covers like 90s, 80s, 90s, even till now. And this is the realism contemporary drama that's led by Huang Jingyu, Jiang Qiming, Zhang Jianing, Jiang Peiyao. By the end of next year, if this drama can air, that would be like normal production time. Also, the period idol drama 雀谷. English title, if there's one, I'll find it and type it out. I just like suddenly forgot about it. Led by Ho Minghao and Aimi, has also wrapped during this week. It's based on existing IP. It's like everybody looks super pretty kind of period drama. Yesterday during my live stream, I did talk about, I really like Aimi as a young actress. Ever since she showed up, like she's really pretty. But she always plays the supporting characters, like the maid of the main lady of the story, or the sister, or like female third, fourth, like smaller roles. I mean, that face is definitely designed for camera, for no problem. But whether she could hold a drama on her own as the lead is a different thing. Sometimes it has nothing to do with whether you're pretty or not, or even whether you're good at acting or not. It's just some people are made for leading roles and some people are not. This is the first proper big period drama where she is basically #1 for sure. And in this case, you will be able to see whether she actually is the leading lady material. Then we have multiple dramas that have started shooting this week. First, there's a 12 episodes in their official categorization called Fantasy Suspense Drama. 12 episodes. You would know it probably is a contemporary drama. It will have some element of fantasy, time travel, most likely. It's called 生日将至, literally means birthday is about to come. And the official title right now is Before Birthday. Sun Li and Sun Yang. Even Sun Li is doing short dramas now. You talk about Chinese dramaland being weird, and Sun Yang has been in many things. This is a really interesting pairing. Never ever even imagine them in the same shot, but it's happening. And 12 episodes will make sure it gets even finished shooting by the end of this year, which means if we're lucky, we might see it around midpoint of 2026. Next, another iQIYI drama, but this time the much more familiar type of period idol drama called 金无不尽. Right now the title is Shadow of Desire. It is led by Zhao Qing and Zhou Keyu. Most likely something like between 36 and 40 episodes, although right now it's like unconfirmed. Just look at the opening ceremony photo. You know it's a typical period idol drama. Then the last drama I caught before I sat down is another drama that has started shooting. It's a mango drama called 玉殿秋, and it's led by Cheng Lei and Xu Ruohan. Judging by the conceptual trailer and poster they've put out, it's a Mingguo drama, the Lament of Autumn. 玉殿秋 comes from a line of a Song Dynasty poem, very famous, written by a female poet. Normal thing that dramas try to do to make themselves look well educated and elegant, although often you don't really know what they mean. But anyway, that's that one. And they've just started shooting. So that should be everything I want to talk about this week for Chinese Dramaland, although there's a lot more happening. The Tokyo Film Festival, where Bai Bai He just is not happy and lashing out on internet. The multiple magazine at the end of the year show that looks like a huge fight between all the dressed up ladies. Like for Vogue, Elle, that has just happened in China, even Weibo. It's only the first week of November, but already it's like oversaturated with drama. It's just not enough time to talk about all of them. I did kind of talk about a lot of them, which made it so hard to time code my yesterday's live stream, so I still haven't done it yet. So that should be the end of this video. Thank you for watching Avenue X. I'll see you in my next video. Meanwhile, live long and happy drama watching.